Alright, what is up guys? This is Brian from LGH Comms here. As you can see, I have changed my name on YouTube to basically signify that I'm not just a regular name plus numbers behind it. Anyways, the LGH Comms for, well, LGH stands for Luigi, Galaxy, and then Hydreigon, which are the names that I've been known by on YouTube pretty much throughout my entire time. There's that one phase that we're not going to talk about. Anyways, as you can see here, I have Fast RMX for the Switch, which, yeah, I got myself a Switch, although I had to basically put the whole entire house of money towards it, including a tax return and stuff. Anyways, as you can see, I am playing on Supersonic, and we are just going to go through all the cups in Supersonic. We're not going to go any further than that. I am absolute garbage at this game, so if the gameplay looks absolutely horrible, I'm sorry. I'm just not good at this game. But what can you do? Anyways, let's get this started. Once this loading screen's done, which is not that bad. Then again, well, this game's not on cartridge, so I can't say that. Anyways, this game starting is just like Mario Kart, so just start whenever you see 2 is on the screen. Also, best way to play, you better get used to tapping your shoulder buttons. Let's tap every single wall while we're at it too. Also, another thing that I've noticed really helps is boosting on jumps. But this game is basically more about speed than it is about being skillful with items. As you can see, there are no items at all, so of course. My practice file I did pretty well. I mean, I'm already in second. Not too bad. Whoops. If you hear tapping, that's my shoulder buttons. What, ZL, ZR still? I play PlayStation, so I might get them mixed up. Oops. Ah. That was bad. And that's why you should pay attention to what color you are. So you won't be like me and, well, slow down significantly for being on the wrong color. Alright, so now that we're starting to get the hang of things, I stopped playing this when I realized I wanted to record it because, well, it's never good to play a game too much when you're planning on recording it because, well, burnout, and not the racing games of the olden days. They were fun though. I miss Burnout on my PlayStation and my GameCube. By the way, best tip that I can give you is boost when you hit that final stretch, because that way the rubber band AI can't go faster than you, which they will screw you out of some wins because of the rubber band being very prominent in this game, and I'm not too fond of rubber band AI. Especially not in racing games, and there's also rubber band AI in Striker's Charge, which irritates me. It should be difficult for other reasons besides just being able to be better than you at things. Like being faster than you. I don't consider that difficulty, I just consider that cheap. Like, they should be able to have better driving skill as AI if they're on harder difficulties. Kind of like I don't like how Mario Kart has the rubber band AI, but Mario Kart doesn't have it as bad as a lot of other games do. Like, I remember Crash Team Racing had insane amounts of rubber band in their AI to where you could barely get away. I think Mario Kart 64 was the same way, but I didn't really play that except for the Virtual Console release because I never had a 64. I had a PlayStation during that era. Yeah. I was at first, actually no, my first gaming system my family ever had was the I ever saw my family ever have was the Super Nintendo. But the first game I ever played was Crash Bandicoot for the PlayStation 1. I loved it. That's why I'm looking really forward to that remaster, but it's not like I'm really looking forward to it, but I think it comes out the same time Splatoon does in that June-July area, so it's going to be really hard to be able to scrap up that much money. Although I am about to put 25 down on Splatoon 2, which I am extremely looking forward to that. Like really looking forward to that again. It's really weird. Like I said, boost at the final stretch, and that's it. I'm wondering if I should do 2 GPs per video, but I'm not gonna do that. Whatever. Now this track, this one's gonna be the hardest one of this cup, mainly because of that. But if you use your leaning to the best of your ability, you should be fine. As long as Rubber Band AI doesn't do that at the very end of a race. They'll do that a lot, by the way. I've once gone from 1st to 4th just because the Rubber Band AI just started going faster than me. Yeah, I don't like these lasers because they're very powerful. We'll put it that way. And if I sound tired, it's because I've been exhausted from work. YouTube's not my job. If it were, I'd be like in debt, bankruptcy, and all that fun stuff because of how often I get to upload. Well, how often I get to record commentary, because it's insanely hard for me to do it. Because I have to wait for people to not be here because my room is very open. We'll put it that way. I mean, I have a roof over my head. That's the good thing. But that's why I don't record that often. I want to, I really do, but it's just so hard for me to find the time to do it. Because it'd have to be an off day, people have to not be here, which doesn't always happen considering I live with retired people. So I have to take my chances when I get them. Oh, that's death. It's also another reason why you should keep your boosts. And don't just spin them ball willy-nilly. Besides, when you're jumping, you die, you can boost right back up. Well, figuratively die, I should say. But I get first place because I boosted at the end, hoping that Rubber Band AI wouldn't kill me. I am complaining about Rubber Band AI way too much, even though it's not really hurting me right now. Whatever. That's gonna be that GP. I mean, it's only 3 tracks. I mean, this game was only 20 bucks on the eShop. I'm not gonna complain about it not having enough content. It's for the price that you're paying, it is well worth it. It's basically a racing game for me to tide me over to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which comes out in a month, pretty much. Yeah. Anyways, that is going to do it for this video. So, I'll see you guys next time when we do, whenever this thing loads, when we do the, not that cup, the Thorium Cup and Supersonic, which has these tracks. So, see you guys next time. Why did I do that tone? We're not going to speak of that.